Look, you're damn right I'm posting a lot. This might be the last week we have on this motherfucker.
We thought that they vigorously questioned both sides.
The TikTok ban just got a lot.
TikTok finna get banned like
Woman.
If TikTok is actually getting...
All right, everybody listen up.
This is how much money I'll make.
I love how the whole
TikTok.
Because if TikTok.
This is a video.
TikTok created... So we're...
I've been dreading making this video, but from the looks of things, it has to be done. TikTok might officially be banned on the 19th, so I just want to give my thoughts on it. Put in the comments below or to the side what y'all think about this. It almost feels like I'm losing a friend that I got really close to in a really short amount of time. TikTok provided three things for me: a community, education, and motivation, or inspiration too. The community here on TikTok was nothing that I've ever experienced before. I was able to talk to other musicians, other content creators, and just ask them how they do stuff. And I really felt like that there's a sense of like no filtering on TikTok. TikTok had just this very down-to-earth, inviting community. No matter what community you kind of like attach yourself to or link yourself to on TikTok, I know for the people who are steady on this app, at least have a certain type of, like, I don't want to call it fan base, but like certain type of group or community that, I mean, consistently watched your videos, gave you support in any type of way, or that you consistently looked at. It just felt a lot more connected and unfiltered, as opposed to the app for filters like Instagram. This app also educated me a lot. Like, you actually have so much to learn. I could say that I've learned more from TikTok than I have from any other app. Maybe YouTube, but when I learn from YouTube, it takes exponentially longer to really kind of like get to the point. With TikTok, you learn about the current events, you learn about the trends that were going on, you learn about what's hot in music right now. Like, TikTok was just on it every day. Unless your algorithm was trash. I'm not saying get all your news from TikTok, but I know a lot of us kind of depended on TikTok to kind of stay up to date on things sometimes, because there's no way we can keep up with the current events of our days. Like, there's so many things going on every single day. There's no way we're gonna be able to watch a YouTube video that's 10 minutes long about it for every single thing. And through a musician's lens, I've seen short tutorials, I've seen people who are giving advice on how to start different businesses, effectively like write a resume, anything, man, anything. Like that's just like what I love about this app. Again, like the algorithm was great. It was amazing for that. And I just don't experience that in any other type of app ever. The last thing it did for me, and this one specifically touches my heart, is that TikTok was just such an inspiration to me. I remember when I first got on it, I thought it was kind of weird, kind of cringy, but as soon as I started to see other content creators, other musicians, I just got a glimpse of like, wow, these guys are amazing. Like, I want to try that. I want to do that. And I started making short form videos. I started learning how to like set up the camera and be more, I don't know, cinematic with things. And just be exposed to all these amazing musicians, all these amazing talented artists. Like, even though I may not ever talk to these guys ever, I'm still inspired by them, and therefore I can do my own thing with it and what they do. Sometimes I try to do what they do, sometimes I try to do what they do with a change, sometimes I just try to do my whole own thing, but it's just been a huge inspiration for me. It's just unfathomable to me. Adults that were born before the internet was even created make decisions on the biggest app platforms for the younger generations. TikTok is the one thing that the majority of Congress actually agreed needed to go. And have you seen the viral questioning of the CEO of TikTok?
You said today, as you often say, that you live in Singapore. Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in Singapore. No, I did not.
Do you have a Singaporean passport?
Yes, and I served my military for two and a half years in Singapore.
Do you have any other passports from any other nations?
No, Senator.
Your wife is an American citizen, your children are American citizens.
That's correct.
Have you ever applied for American citizenship?
No, not yet.
Oh my gosh, bruh. That was so infuriating to watch. Like, the amount of ignorance, it's just sad to me. It's just really sad to me. I also saw a TikTok that was talking about saying goodbye to my Chinese spy or something like that.
The Chinese spy who's been watching over me. Thank you for Addison Rae
and for the cross-eyed Filipino girl that bounced her head, and for the African boy who with the thing.
And there was another TikTok that was saying, I don't care if they're spying on us.
But China's stealing your data. I don't care. I would drop ship my DNA to the front door of the Chinese Communist Party before I watch an Instagram reel.
I'm not gonna lie, would I care? All I gotta say is that this app is giving so much to us that at this point, we might not even care, even if they are stealing the data, even if they are recognizing our faces and connecting to our Wi-Fi.
Does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi.
If I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question. We do not collect body, face, or voice data to identify our users.
You don't?
No, it's sunglasses on your face. We need to know where your eyes are.
Why do you need to know what the eyes are if you're not seeing if they're dilated?
Like, this app has given such opportunity, educated us so much, connected us so much. We see people making businesses. We see people creating new platforms, promoting themselves. I have not seen not one China propaganda thing on TikTok. More propaganda actually comes from strong opinions from the left or right. More propaganda comes from us in America than some person in China out trying to steal my data. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye. I was really scrolling on TikTok till like 3 a.m. last night. So I was kind of like low-key getting all the TikTok I could that night. I'm gonna keep on posting on YouTube. It's gonna be a switch up, but you just gotta keep on pushing through, gotta keep on progressing.